Welcome back. In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to make this origami dragonfly designed by Kashahara. It's a pretty nice little model. It's pretty easy as far as the folds. There's one little difficult part, which we'll look at. And the directions start here and go down and come back up. And we're going to have to learn how to fold what Kashahara calls the basic fold 3. And I'll show you how to do that in this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our regular piece of origami paper, or if you're in class or anywhere else in the world and you just have regular paper, you can start by taking the top edge and folding it down to meet up with the side edge. I like to fold my paper over like a triangle and then roll it up to the edge like this until it's parallel, and then I take my bone folder and fold those creases nice and hard so that they're even. Okay, then cut off this bottom piece and you'll have what I like to think of as the origami square. And in most of my videos I say almost all origami starts with a square. Well, today we're going to start with something a little different. You're going to use just half of the square. You're going to use one of these triangles. And if you cut your paper right along that diagonal line, you'll have two perfect triangles. Okay, and those triangles we're going to use to make the basic fold 3. And this fold comes up in a lot of the insects that origami uses, or that a lot of people have designed in origami. And it's a nice little model. So you're going to take one of your triangles and you're going to take the outside corner here and fold it up to the top like so, and crease it. Okay, so that you have a nice second triangle here. And then you're going to take this corner and fold it up to the top, and try not to go over that middle line, because you're going to have to end up folding this in half. So try to leave yourself just a little bit of gap right there. Okay. Then you're going to take the top outside edge of your diamond shape and fold that into the middle as well. And we're going to be ending up reverse folding this inside, so make sure that it doesn't go over that center line as well. Okay, so it should look like that. Do the same thing on the other side so that your model is symmetrical. And use your bone folder to crease those nice and hard before we reverse them. Okay, and now we're going to actually take this triangle we have here and inside reverse it inside. So if I open this triangle back up and I take, you can kind of see the crease pattern here. You're going to fold this one inside, fold this back up, and pinch this to reverse what used to be a valley fold into a mountain fold. And that's going to fold right up like that. Okay, and so it will look something like that when you're done. Okay, do that on the other side. Open up that triangle, reverse inside, fold it, reverse this crease here, and this is our base fold 3. Okay, now that we have that done, I'm going to twist my model this way, and I'm going to take this edge here and fold it down so that it is making a vertical line. Okay, so if you have the center horizontal, this one would be vertical, pointing down, and this one is vertical, pointing up. And that vertical line should run right through the outside of this triangle, the point of that triangle here, right underneath. You can see that little point there. Okay, and these are going to end up being our wings. All right, then the directions say to flip the model over so it looks like this. And you're going to take this corner here and fold it into the center. Now this is the kind of tricky part. As you fold it into the center, you want to have a horizontal line, or you want your fold line to be right about there. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that I get that fold line kind of situated first. And what's going to happen is this wing is going to pop up here. Okay, and that's all right. We want to let that kind of just pop up for the moment. Okay. And you want to get this area creased hard and this area creased hard. Then we're going to go back and we want this wing to lay down again. So I'm just going to kind of gently lay it down, and you can see how this paper here pops up. Then we want to just kind of push that in and squash it down, and you'll end up with this odd looking triangle that's right here, and I'll just shade it in so you can see it. That kind of odd looking triangle right there, and that's how it should look. All right, then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, taking this corner here, folding it down to the center line so that this edge here is straight. Then kind of lay that wing down and recrease this edge here so that you can have it squish all the way down and squash that so you get that oddly shaped triangle. Okay, then the directions say to take this whole piece and fold it down along the center line like so, and you'll have this kind of a model, and you'll have your two wings pointing down. Okay, then we're going to take this bottom edge and fold it up to the top, so we're folding the body here in half. So I'm going to reverse it here now and make that go up, and this is going to define the body of our dragonfly. And then I'm going to flip it over to do the other side. Like that. Alrighty. Now, if I flip it this way, it'll match the directions that we have in class. And it says actually to take these two little pieces from folding the wings up and actually pull those out. Then we're going to fold right along a diagonal line from here to here. So we're going to take this corner and fold it downward so that this top piece comes down and is a vertical line straight down. Okay, and we're going to actually, after we get done with that, we're going to inside reverse fold it. Okay, so that it looks like this. And these two little corners are going to go in. Okay, so you can kind of see how that looks. Those two corners folding in, it'll end up looking something like this. Okay, then you're going to take this corner and you're going to reverse fold the inside. You're going to pretend that there's a diagonal line like right here, and you're going to fold this piece back up. Reverse fold it back up, and that's going to give us the eyes. Okay, and then we're just going to take this corner and kind of rotate it, and it does like a little curly Q line in the directions, and it means to kind of just roll it underneath there, and that will give us kind of the two eyes poking up like that. Then you just take the wings and fold one wing down this way, fold the other wing down the other way, and you've got a dragonfly. Okay, so that's what the finished model should look like. And that was designed by Kashahara, and I have those directions in class.